Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are entering into one of the practical of Montessori education. Now, when we talk about the Montessori practical practices, when we become a Montessori directress, we have to focus on the academics. When we are working upon the academics, which is the curricular and the co-curricular part, in academics we have to focus on some disciplines are the subjects. Discipline means the subjects which we are teaching in the Montessori school. Like in our traditional schools, we teach the one language, then we teach environment, then we teach mathematics. Okay, so likewise in the Montessori system, the disciplines or the subjects are these which you can see here. This is a basic lesson plan format which you have to follow in your Montessori system. Like in your entity ECC courses, you have made your lesson plan, right? So similarly, here you have to focus on writing the lesson plans. Okay. Now, this lesson plan is very, very important because when we plan our lessons, we have to focus on to the activities which has to be conducted. As we are aware that Montessori is a total system, we only have to set up a system and the child is free to learn whatever. See, whatever we give the opportunity, the child will take that only, right? So we have to give them all the opportunities so that the child is able to have a proper access onto it. Okay. So the very first part of the subject is the EPL. The full form of EPL, please note it down. The full form of EPL is Exercise to Practical Life. Okay, I repeat, Exercise to Practical Life. With this, it's understood that the practical life implications are managed. Now, when we talk about the practical life implications, so with this, how the child is going to manage the practical life activities. Here we are not giving any rote learning. Here the child does not have to write any activity sheet, perform any activity per material sheets or anything. No numbering, no marking, nothing the child is going to get. Only the teacher needs to observe. And according to the observing, the teacher has to set up a rating scale, and that rating scale evaluation we'll be doing later on. But here, how the system works in this system, we have to focus on how the child is doing that or performing that activity. Okay. So the first one is EPL. Like for example, it's written here buttoning frame. All these things we'll be teaching you in our second paper. So the buttoning frame means there is a frame where the buttons are there. Child has to open the button and put on the buttons. Here the child has to button it and unbutton it. This is the skill of buttoning. Okay. Now, as you can see here, the headings subject, apparatus, direct aim, indirect aim, error control. These three columns are very, very important. Direct aim. Direct aim means what is the aim behind using that material. Okay. Indirect aim is what skill the child is going to develop. बेल बजती है यहाँ पे तो आगे डिस्टर्ब करती है अभी ज्यादा डिस्टर्ब हो रहा होगा so we focus on the skills which is being developed after using these direct materials. ये direct materials को use करने के बाद में जो बच्चों के अंदर skills develop होंगे उसको हम indirect aim में mention करेंगे. We'll be mentioning in the indirect aim like the buttoning activity. The buttoning skill is the direct aim that a child must learn. Now, direct aim means the thing which happens practically, the thing which is seen with the naked eye of everybody. Okay. Indirect aim is the ability which the child is going to develop after achieving that skill. Okay. Next, error control. Now, error control means if the child is not able to do by any reason, how you have to control that error. Okay, see, many a times when we button up the shirt, when the child is dressing or undressing him or her own self, the small children, are not able to unbutton the collar button because it's very hard. The fabric of the collar is hard. Okay, till the child reaches class 1 or 2, it becomes little difficult for that child if the fine motor skill is not proper, isn't it? बच्चे के कॉलर की जो ऊपर की बटन होती है ना, उसमें कई बार बच्चे को दिक्कत परेशानी आती है उसको खोलने के लिए, राइट?
Ma'am, your
कक्षा दूसरी तक
voice
में
is
ये
breaking.
समस्या बनती है, राइट? सो क्या किस चीज की समस्या होती है? वो फैब्रिक की, या वहां पे थोड़ा सा हार्ड फैब्रिक यूज होता है ना? तो वहां पर बच्चे को अपना जो है कंट्रोल करना जरूरी है, मतलब वहां पे थोड़ा ज्यादा प्रेशर
Excuse me,
लगाना है.
ma'am.
तो दीज एरर कैन हैपन. ओके ना, अब ये तीन पार्ट हो गया ना. द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, द नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज सेटअप. नाउ हाउ यू विल सेटअप फॉर दिस एक्टिविटी. आप इस एक्टिविटी को ईपीएल की जैसे एग्जांपल दिया बटनिंग फ्रेम, इसको सेटअप करने के लिए आप जो है वो कितने स्टेप्स फॉलो करेंगे? तो सेटअप मतलब आप कैसे उसको सेट करोगे? लाइक अगर हम ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम सेटअप की बात करते हैं, तो वहां पे आप क्या सेट करते हो? जैसे कि क्लासरूम में टेबल्स है, चेयर्स है और सारे मटेरियल्स, ये सारी चीजें सेटअप,
Hello,
राइट?
can you able to hear me?